So today we are off on a midday ride. Got a little bit of a period right now where the wildfire smoke that we've had over the past couple of days has subsided. The air quality is back to being safe again. So I'm gonna go and do a 40-kilometer ride up towards Newmarket. And this should be a good one, about 300 meters of elevation. About 50 of that is on this first hill that I'm climbing right now. But yeah, today's theme, progress over perfection. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit more, but first, let me go climb this hill. Into the trails we go. I love these trails so much. Get right off a busy road, right into some beautiful, nice easy gravel trails with a little bit of elevation. And the shade, it's very well welcomed when you're riding at noon. Let's go. I love this part of the trail. The trees are just so gorgeous. The canopy is spectacular. Ooh, that's a cool shot. I like that one. Woo, baby. But yeah, this is all being filmed on the DJI Osmo Action 6. And today I actually have an ND filter on it. So should be able to get some better shots. Let's get going. Whew, man. First segment of the ride done. I always forget how different and how difficult gravel riding is versus road. As soon as I got to the road, I was like, my God, this is easy. But yeah, this is the new part of the trail that I actually haven't explored before. So let's see how it is. All right, so we are on the Klaus Warenburg Trail. So you can see we're down here. I think I'm gonna be snaking all the way up to here by the end and then looping all the way back down. But thankfully, I'm back on light gravel, I would say. It's definitely not like coarse gravel. This is like gravel light. But actually for midday, temperature's not too bad, especially when you're in the trees. So just making sure I'm staying hydrated. So let's keep going. What a beautiful trail. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Starting to piece together all these really nice rides up in Richmond Hill and Newmarket that today, as I said, only 40 kilometers, but my goal by the end of summer is to have a really nice 100-kilometer loop that's primarily gravel, because I tend to like gravel a little bit more than road cycling, but my God, this is pretty. Look at those trees. So nice. So, I'm not sure if you can read that, but it says, "The wind phone is for all who grieve. This unconnected phone carries your messages on the wind to those who have loved and lost. It is a phone for sharing memories and saying the goodbyes you never got to say. We hope you find peace and solace here." How nice is that? All right, so we are officially in Aurora, so we're heading north here. Really nice trail, has a mixture of gravel. There's actually like a little bit of wooded trails, and now we're back to paved stuff. But yeah, really beautiful, great weather. You feel like you're really disconnected, but then you realize how close to everything you are. Like, just went past the Tim Hortons and whole shopping center, so you feel disconnected, but if you need any water or washroom breaks, it's not that hard to get back onto it. But yeah, big theme of today's ride is progress over perfection. I think that's something that I've had a problem with. I think my whole life, I've always striven for perfection, and that stopped me putting things out. I've actually been making content for about 8 or 10 years now. And there's so many vlogs that I've made that I shot, I edited for an entire weekend, and I never put out because I was never happy with it being quote unquote perfect. And the big thing that switched for me over the last 6 months is realizing that content, as with life, is all about progression, right? You're never gonna get perfect, it just doesn't exist. But if you're in the pursuit of perfection, you need to put out the things that are good, the things that aren't so good, and you learn more from those than not putting anything out at all. And this goes into my pickleball game where, you can't be perfect in pickleball. It's not possible. You can't be perfect in your biking. But as long as you're getting out there, putting yourself out, seeing what you're capable of, I think you're in a much better scenario. Ultimately, you're going to grow way more from the things that might not be perfect, but you get your practice than not doing it at all. So we keep going, we keep riding, we keep progressing, and I just took the wrong turn. Shit. All right, I got to focus because this trail is a new one. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. That's so cool. So we're about halfway through the ride now. This is kind of looping around what looks like a little lake. I'll try and get some footage of it if I can see it. But yeah, 23 kilometers roughly, just under 200 meters of elevation, so not too bad. Going back should be mainly downhill, I hope. But yeah, really great ride, honestly. Like, this is a beautiful trail. You got a mixture of gravel, a little bit of off-road, some really nice paved paths going through some beautiful parks, a couple of residential areas, a little bit of industrial, but not too bad. But yeah, I love these rides. So good. I'm actually really enjoying exploring north of Toronto, having lived in the city downtown for the past 12 years. I mean, consistently, I moved downtown when I was 16, but it's always nice to get back out in nature. Remind yourself that not everything is concrete jungle. There's real jungle, or forest in this case. Let's go. Cycling is going to make your pickleball better, 100%. I actually came from endurance cycling before I got into pickleball, doing 100, 120, 140 kilometer rides. And when I got into pickleball, my cardio was really good. I never felt gassed while playing pickleball. And this really showed in tournament settings, actually. I played a couple of singles tournaments, and even though I might have lost some games, I made my opponent work for every single point because I was going to run down every single ball that I could get to. And I could wear them out. And a couple of them actually came up to me afterwards and were like, how are you still running after every single shot? Like, how's your cardio so good? And I can attribute it to biking, because cycling, as with today, I'm doing 45 kilometer ride, almost continuous movement for 2 hours at a heart rate that's higher than what I would pretty much ever have in pickleball. And that built-in cardio is what's going to allow you to stay in the point, in the game in pickleball a lot longer, because if you're gassed and you can't breathe and you can't get to the ball, doesn't matter how good your swing is, you're not going to win that point likely. So if you want to get better at pickleball, pick up some endurance cycling. It's also a lot of fun. You get to be outside. All right, back to the ride. Look at that tree root. That's so crazy. Yeah. So this is the part of the route that is like wooded, not even gravel anymore. We're like in the woods. It's maybe like 500 meters. This is not very long, but nice little escape. Even though like civilization's like right there. Doesn't feel like it. Let's keep going. I think I'll catch up with you guys when I get a little bit closer to home. The sun's getting hot. Much needed break in the trees here. I'm like 3 kilometers from home, but that last stretch had way more elevation. It was way hotter than I was expecting, and kind of ran out of water. So little break in the shade here. So nice. Final stretch. Final stretch. All right, ride done. So that was 46 kilometers, average speed of 21.5. 381 meters of elevation climbed. I think, was it 1700 calories burned. Total time 2.5 hours. So yeah, beautiful ride. I mean, besides the little bit that I had to be on the road, it was all dedicated trails. Definitely got hotter. I wish I brought a second water bottle with just water and not my electrolytes, because those things actually make you a little bit dehydrated, I think, from the sodium that's in them. But now time to jump in the pool and cool off. If you guys enjoyed this episode, I hope you hit the like button, subscribe. As I said, I'm going to always be doing a lot more content, pickleball, cycling, paddleboarding, a lot of fun stuff. But remember, the theme of today, progress over perfection. I'll see you guys on the next one.